guys, so today I'm going to show you what I typically do in the spring to get ready for summer, and I will plant some vegetables for the guinea pigs and then some for me. So I'm just going to show you the process that I do and how I get things started. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the process. So the materials that you will need for this project is some potting mix, you need a cup, some gloves, some seeds, and masking tape, pencil, and a Sharpie. So just to kind of show you what type of seeds I have, again, some of these are for the guinea pigs and some of these are for me, but first thing that I'll have for the guinea pigs is some cucumber, some beets. Beets you can feed sparingly. I also love beets, and this year I would love to can some if I have plenty. I am a canner. If I grow enough cucumbers, I may do some pickles and stuff like that. Another thing that the guinea pigs love and I love is spinach. Okra. I love okra and I would love to can some okra or freeze it, but the guinea pigs love this too. You can dry these out and feed them sparingly. My guinea pigs had never had okra until I bought an item, some stuff that had okra in it, and oh my goodness, that was the first thing they went for. They loved it. So, and then another thing for me is I love hot peppers, so I'm gonna be growing some hot peppers. I do plan on getting some more seeds for like is it pepperoncini? Something like that. These are not the only things that I grow for the guinea pigs, but these are things, peppers grow so well from seeds. Some of these I've never tried from seeds, like even though this is opened, I don't ever remember trying this. Maybe they died on me, I don't know. So cucumbers, I usually don't have the best luck with these, but I'm gonna try them again. But I usually do green peppers, I do cherry tomatoes. I've never had any luck with big tomatoes in buckets. So cherry tomatoes, I usually buy 2 plants of those, and I have like thousands of cherries. I mean, it's like every day I'm picking at least 10. So I have plenty for me to eat in the summer and plenty for the guinea pigs to have a small one a day. This is just always a fun process for me. So you don't have to do them from seed. You can always get them from plants at the store. But I think it's fun. It's like me being a little kid again, growing, stuff in the classroom. So I just like the fun of it. So moving on to the next step. Okay, the next thing that I do is I will write on these cups. So obviously if you're gonna you need to label what they are so you know what you're planting. So the first one that I'm gonna plant, to show you an example, is a beet. And I've learned from experience, you don't just write on the cup because your soil is black, and if I'm writing on with a black Sharpie, it will show right through. Last year I tried just doing, I have a silver Sharpie to do that, still didn't work. So it was very hard to see. So this year I'm going to use some masking tape. So you write on the masking tape, super simple, and then tape it on here. So let me do that real quick. So then you just tear this off and put it on your cup. There you go. All done. Got it on there. Also, if you want, you could be like just kind of like what I do. I like to put pieces of tape around where I'm going to be planting so I know where the plants are. Or I may just do this. If I put the sticker here, I'm gonna put 1 plant here, and I do 4 per cup. So I'll put a plant here, here, and then I'll put 1 here and here. So you don't even have to use the little stickers or mark things. You could just know that this is where the first seed is, and everything is like a little, it's a cross or a square or whatever you want to do. Everything's not a square because it's a circle, but you get my point. So the next thing that I do is I just take a scoop of the soil, and because everything is so loose with this soil, I usually try and get it to the top. What I do is I will go put some water in it, so it kind of makes it easier to pack down, because I don't want to put water in it. I don't want to put the seeds in here, then put water in it, and then it moves them everywhere. So I kind of want this to be kind of solid and a little bit packed down. But you don't want to pack it down too much, because it may be more difficult for the seed to grow. So I'll be right back. Okay, so once I've got that labeled, I'm going to take a seed, and this is where your pencil comes in. What I do is I will poke into the soil, because your seeds are very tiny. And this just makes it a lot easier for you to just poke. So I poke, as you can see, I'm just poking into the places I want to plant. And then I will stick a seed in there. And these are funny little seeds. So just put them in there. And then use your pencil to cover them back up. Okay, and you're done with your first one. So it's very simple. Just do it that way, and I will speed through this and show you the final steps and give you some pointers later on in the summer. So. Okay guys, so this is the finished product. The okra, I forgot that it has to soak in water for 24 hours. It doesn't have to, but it speeds up the process. So I'm already gonna soak it and I will plant it tomorrow. But so what I've done, I've just stuck it in this box. This has a coat on it, so if I'm getting messy with the watering and it leaks through, it will not hurt my wood. But so I've just got it sitting facing my deck, so the sun hits it in the morning, and then at night, we actually have sun, we've been low on sun the past few days, I'll stick it in the front, on the front porch or the front area, and it will get some more sun. So this is just what I do. Once it becomes time, it's about April 5th, it'll be April 15th or a little bit later that I can start doing that. So this is just part of the process, and it's fun. Again, you don't have to use these plastic cups. You can actually use their starters, pods that you could use. It's just, I already had this potting soil from last year, and it does still have, stuff in it. So for this last part, I wanted to show you what I do by using the buckets when I transfer. So you can get a bucket anywhere, but this one specifically from Firehouse Subs, you can go up to the front, ask for a pickle bucket if they have any on hand, and you can purchase it. I think it's for $2 to $5. But they might have gone up from now, because these are pretty old. I've had these for 7 or so years, and they last you forever. But what my dad has done that makes these so amazing is he has drilled holes in the bottom. So he's got 4 holes all around, and this allows this to drain, because I have other buckets that I have bought since, and I have not had holes drilled in them, and my plants die. And the reason why is because we'll get these huge crazy days that the sky opens and it rains, and it just fills the bucket to the top with water. Well, your plants do not do good soaking in water. It'll end up causing algae, mold, or whatever, and it'll kill them. So they'll drown in it. So it's always best to have something that drains. So this is why this makes the buckets great, is when you drain them. So what you can do, I don't have any of the sponges. I guess they got thrown away in the fall when I took everything out. But you can just go get a simple sponge. You wouldn't use this one because it's used. It might, this is from the tires. This is a car one. But you can get one of these super cheap and just cut it in half and just cut little squares, and then you would just stick them right in front of the hole. Sorry, I'm not even showing you. You'd stick them right in front of the hole, and then you would pack the dirt around them. So that will make them stay, and it will prevent the dirt from seeping out. because if you just leave these holes without a sponge there, then your dirt's just gonna, over time as it rains, it's just gonna come out and it's gonna be a mess everywhere. So by putting a sponge in front of it, it still allows it to drain water, but it prevents the dirt from coming out. So I hope these tips helped you guys. I always enjoy doing this. It's a lot of fun, and just to see your work progress throughout the season. What I typically do is, especially for like beets and stuff, because like once, you know, they don't produce a lot, so what you can do is kind of stagger it. So maybe here in 3 to 4 weeks I'll plant some more, so then once the others have harvested, I've already got some ready to go in their place. So that's what you can do throughout the season, is stagger, so you continue to have some throughout the season. So I'll probably do that with okra and some cucumbers and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!